Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So we're going to be doing the monthly readings, and this is for the sign of Aries. There was definitely this energy that I was picking up before we get into your reading, where it's almost like a lot of you guys are done with, how can I put it this way? With putting yourself last was what I was picking up, with putting your dreams second to others. So let's go ahead and see what the water and candle have for us. Let's go ahead. There we go. So there's definitely there's a lot of energies around you. Let's just put it this way. There is a lot of movement or a lot of attending or being asked to attend different functions, because I feel that when it comes to you, Aries, this month, there are a lot of people that are gravitating towards you, or a lot of people that want to be around you, because again, it's almost like, you know, somebody's having a party, somebody is, you know, having a dinner, somebody's having whatever, like a reveal party, whatever it is. But it's almost like whoever it is that you have in your main circle, let's put it this way, as friends, colleagues at works and stuff like that, it's almost like everybody wants a piece of Aries. And it's almost this sense of like almost having to turn down certain invitations, certain people in order to get done what it is that you are working on. I feel, Aries, that you have been working on something, not so much, you can say in secret, because this is something that you want to either get off the ground. How can I put it in words? I'm trying to see what it is. I feel that some of you have been either like looking into starting a business, or it's something that you're trying to start, something that you're trying to get off the ground. And it's like a lot of people want to know what it is that you're doing. People want to know what it is that you're spending your time on, but it's almost like, again, you're keeping it on, you're keeping it under wrap. There's a lot of people know that you're doing something, but they're also very curious as to what it is that you're doing. So I feel that a lot of these invitations that you're getting throughout the month of June is because people want to somehow get close enough to you to know what it is that you're working on, right? Whether it is that you're growing a business, whether it is that you're planning of adding like an extra service, something like that. But it's like people are intrigued by not knowing what it is that you're doing. So if they invite you, if they make you part of their world or whatever it is that they're doing, then maybe you'll let it slip, right? So that's the way that it's coming up. It's almost like it's giving me the image of, like, you know, when actors get interviewed when there's like a new movie and stuff like that, and they're being asked questions regarding the movie, but they're not allowed to reveal what happens in the movie. That is kind of like the dialogue that, sorry guys, something fell in the background, but that's kind of like the dialogue that I'm picking up, where it's like you're working on something, you're very focus, your energy is mainly on whatever it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you're learning, and other people see you working hard and see you working focused, but they want to know exactly what it is that you're working on. And it's like, you know, that it's not time to share that. So I feel that's where a lot of the turning down invitation is going to come from. There's almost this sense of there is a group, let's put it this way, or yeah, it's more like a group, because it's definitely like at least 4 or 5 people where they kind of really don't like this energy, but it's almost like they wait for you to do something or for you to create something, and then it's like they want to piggyback off of what it is that you're doing. It's almost like this energy of like copycats, right? And I feel that these are probably mainly the people that are either inviting you or having their friends or their colleagues invite you to see, and it's kind of weird because it's almost like I don't really like using the word steal, but that is how it's coming out. It's like, Aries, somebody wants to steal your idea, wants to steal what it is that you are going to launch prior to you doing it. And it's almost like a lot of this turning down invitations is more of like a protection. At the same time, is also allowing you to focus more and to kind of this line of like fast moving, like on the fast lane. It's almost like you guys whatever it is that you guys are creating or working on during this time, or you have been led to work on, is going to put you on the fast lane in whatever industry that you are in. That is definitely what I'm picking up. And I feel those that are around you, or that energy of the copycats or whatever that are near you, it's almost like they can't pinpoint why whatever it is that you're doing is so important, but they definitely sense the energy. And it's almost like, I want to be a part of that, or I want that for myself, is what I'm picking up. But this is definitely yours. And there's a sense here, Aries, like, not to worry. It's almost like, again, you're being put on the fast lane because you have been disciplined. You have listened to spirit. You have listened to the guidance and the direction that has been given to you. So there's definitely a lot of prosperity, a lot of things that are just flourishing. So this is a time for you, Aries, to really reap the rewards of that you have planted in the past. And it's all coming in at once. It's not like you have to wait. It's almost like, you know, it's all coming back to back is what I'm picking up. There may be a sense or an energy here of being a little overwhelmed as all of this is coming in, because it's like, again, you have planted many different seeds when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your projects, to your hobbies, to love. And that is all paying off all at the same time is what I'm picking up. Some of you, Aries, are definitely coming out of that stagnation energy, or that energy where you felt kind of stuck. And it's like there is a brief moment during this month where you kind of just sit down and just like kind of like catch your breath. And in that moment when you sit down to catch your breath, it's like you realize all the trials that you have overcome and how far you have actually come. And it's almost like that is what allows you to just stay completely focused. This month for you guys is definitely a focus month, a month with a lot of work, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But it's almost like you guys are in this flow energy where it just comes, right? It's like if you're getting 2 or 3 hours, that's all that your body needs. There is a shift when it comes to your eating habits, to your sleeping habits, to your exercising. It's like everything is shifting at once, again, because it's like you're being transferred, or you're moving on to the fast lane where you're going to see a lot of the things that you have been putting your energy and your time in. You're going to see that manifesting this month. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some oracle cards for Believe in Your Own Magic. This is going to be your advice. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out 3 cards for you guys. So let's go ahead. So your first card is number 14, which is the Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This card usually talks about really taking care of yourself, really putting the time and the energy to weave your own crown before you help others weave theirs. And I feel that is exactly what you guys are doing this month, right? This is why it is so important for you guys this month to unfortunately decline a lot of invitations, to decline a lot of things, because you're in this flow of work. But as you're working, you are also receiving a ton of rewards. Your second card is 18, the Tree. Let them go. I feel that this is more into that energy or that space of those that want to copy you or waiting for you to release something so that they can go ahead and try and make it theirs. I don't feel that this is so much about a romantic relationship or anything like that. This is definitely in reference to letting go of the energy, or letting go of any resentment or anger that you may have towards people that are trying to copy you, or people that are trying to steal something when it comes to idea and stuff like that. It's like, let it go. Definitely you are protected. Your ideas are protected. Whatever it is that you're doing, this is yours, not theirs, and they're not going to get their hands on it. So do not feed into that energy is what I'm picking up. And number 8, wings. You never needed those wings to fly. And this definitely goes back into that space or that energy where we were talking about that moment that you're going to have, where you're going to realize how far you have actually come, because you have been dedicated, you have been committed to seeing something through. And it's like, it's almost like you look at everything that you had to go through to get to this point and you're like, damn, I I really didn't need all those people. I really didn't need all those things. Everything was within myself all this time. And it's actually quite beautiful because that is what allows everything to come in for you, Aries. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this month. As always, thank you for all your love and support. If you would like a private reading, the link to my website is down below in the description, along with the links to Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon if you would like to follow me on those platforms. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.